Hi, hope you're doing well. Um, Today I have a story to tell. So this is a little bit of a mixed bag of a story. I think it has a happy ending, but I'll let you judge. Before that, I'll
Alert. Storage media
ready up
found.
some things, which is basically photos. But uh, let's see. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay. So story time. Um Okay, mic should be working now. Since I have no idea how much you didn't hear, I'll just restart. So, I have a story to tell. Basically, last night I went to take a call with my sister, and usually when I go out, I have my diary, I have my camera, I have all the necessities. But because I usually have my phone at full charge. So when I went out, by the way, my phone is like a very old 2021, 2022 bought cheap budget phone. So the battery is pretty good actually, but it has gotten worse. Anyways, so I went out, but I was just taking a call in my mind. So I just took my keys and left because I was like, I'm not gonna stay out for too long. While I was taking a call in front of the road, I just see a small kitten. Now, this is not uncommon, right? I've seen that a lot of times. Those kittens hanging around here and there. I sit with it and like I just notice how it's doing. It's trying to go in a shop with a glass window and it just keeps bumping its head into it. It's so cute. But I see, and I'm trying to see if it has anywhere to go. So it doesn't look like the kitten knows where she wants to go. Like it doesn't have a safe space. And I couldn't find a mother cat anywhere nearby. And this was around 10, 11 in the night, right? Not too late here. Usually we sleep. I go to bed around 11 or 12, and then I fall asleep around 2. And this city is pretty like it stays up pretty late, so around 2 is like when everyone is like the streets are sort of empty. Even then you'll see people walking around all the time. So I see this kitten and I'm like just waiting there because I'm just talking to my sister anyways, right? So I'm just waiting there and I'm thinking, what should I do? Usually I just ignore and walk away, but this time I couldn't. And this is where the only sad part of the story happens, because around 2 weeks ago the same thing happened, which is I saw a kitten. This time it was in the flower shop. For those of who, for those of you who don't know, there is a flower shop nearby where a middle-aged couple, they take care of stray cats. They feed them and they provide them with water, some shelter. Um, so usually it's a safe-ish place for cats. If I find a kitten or something, I'll usually drop them off there. They don't usually survive, but sometimes they do, and that's the safest place that I can take them to. Other than my home, which because of other people in the home and the society, it's not really an option. Because if I could, I would definitely. I'll show you my cat carrier as well. I washed it today because it was pretty dirty. I was planning to take them home, but I didn't because they seem very comfortable. I'll tell the story, but I'm getting ahead of myself. But um, I bought a cat carrier a while ago, I think a year ago, for the other young kittens. I must have shown the photos, I'll show them again. Um, and it has been with me since. So I washed it again because I was like, probably might need to use it if the time comes. Anyway, so I 2 weeks ago I see this kitten and I play with it a little bit. And as I've said, usually I'm not really busy right now. I could have sat there for a little bit more and I could have, seen if it is acclimating well or not. But I didn't and I left. And the next day it wasn't there. And the next day I looked for it and it wasn't there again. And of course, it was never there again, which could mean a few things. Um, but that was sort of that affected me in some way. Like I wasn't really feeling. It was driving me crazy because every time I would go there, I would look for it, hoping that it would show up. Of course, it just didn't. But it felt like such a bad thing to do that I should have stayed there. It could have survived, but I didn't. So when I saw this kitten, I saw it as like my chance to correct a mistake, to be able to shake off that, you know, just constant flashbacks of that kitten. So I took this one and took it to the flower shop. And this time I was hellbent that I'm not going to just leave it to die. And trust me, she tried her best to kill herself, but unfortunately her efforts were thwarted by mine. So I stayed with that kitten. So the flower shop owner themselves, sorry if you heard that, they left after a while. So it was, as I said, 11, something like that. So they left after a while. But I sat there till around 2 o'clock. Because I was so not going to let this one die. And it tried its best just running around the road, running straight into cars or dogs or whatever moving thing it could see. And it is not sure at this point, what is safe, what is not. Even me, right? Because I took her, I fed her, but even then she's not sure because this different creature, I guess. So I'm just sitting there with my phone with no battery in it. It had 24% when I went there. When I came back home, it had 4%. So I couldn't play any games or anything, so I just had to sit there silently looking at it. I called my sister again and we talked a little bit, but other than that I was like pretty bored, just looking at the kitten. Around 2 hours later, I see two girls walk in. One of them did look cute, but both of them were, I'm pretty sure, very young because um, I asked them like at some point, like, what do you guys, are you guys here to study? And they just looked at each other like, should we answer? Should we not answer? So I just said, oh, it's fine. You don't need to answer. But that sort of gave me the feeling that they're very, very like young. Um, so they were bringing a kitten, and the funniest thing is that they were bringing a kitten instead of like just picking it up or something. They were just dragging the key and keychain along the ground, and the kitten was following it, and they were just constantly trying to like railroad it instead of just picking it up. But anyways, so I invited them like to the flower shop, and I explained like I showed them the other kitten as well, right? And they looked pretty similar. So my guess is that either we this is a low chance, but either we took away two kittens from the mother cat. But as I said, I was there, so I'm pretty sure that the mother cat wasn't there, and or someone just dropped off a litter of kittens somewhere near the highway because that's where they found it as well. I found it a little bit further away from the highway, and they said that they found it in the highway. So they dropped off the kitten, they fed it, and the other one was a boy. The first one that I found was a girl. They stayed there for a little bit, and then they left. And I stayed there for, I think, for another half an hour or something, when I saw that the two kittens were getting along. Because so this is the sort of age range of the cats there. So other than these two, right, who are around a month old max, there are three teenage kittens. One is also a teen, but like a little bit older than them. So there is the panda kitten, I'll name them as well. So Oliver is the panda one. Actually, we can look at the photos right now. So I can also show you the kittens when we get to them. So let's just start with. Do I not have the photos for the pandas? Yeah. Okay, this should be fine. So I'll open this and screen share. You'll see me disappear and then reappear. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. And this should be showing you the photos now. So this is June, and she is very feisty. She keeps biting on my chest. But she's really sweet. She's like the bodyguard of the. I saw her yesterday driving away, barking at dogs basically, and that was really funny. So she's the bodyguard of the group. She is an adult cat. If you see here, this one is. So there are two cats who look very rugged, who look very scuffed, basically very scary looking, but both of them are really sweet. So this is one of them who has a saber tooth. This one is Olivia, and she is really sweet. She's a cuddly cat. She is a lap cat for sure. Um, this is this must be June or Jupiter. So both of them are similar. Like they're basically twins. Adult cats, very feisty. This is Cassandra. She is, I know I name these cats so like human like, but I just don't know. Like the other way of naming them would be something like potato chips or something like that, which would also be funny. But for now, I just give them names that I feel like fit them. So this is actually an upside down photo. Uh, Let me show you. So this is how it's actually sleeping, but I thought it was funny. That's why the composition is a bit weird. But Cass is a very lazy cat. She looks like she has seen everything and just done with life itself. Um, very sweet cat still. Very jealous actually. She keeps fighting with anyone who. Like, if I am petting some cat, she'll always try to come in between. This is a panda cat I was talking about. His name is Oliver, and he is very sweet as well. He has the eye problem. It's much better now. I've tried to clean it a lot, so now it's much better. He's a very cuddly cat, but he's not a lap cat at all. uh so this must be Jupiter. This must be Saturn. So this June and Saturn. Yeah. So too many photos of them. These are cats synchronizing. So after this, I couldn't take any photos on my phone because they were just yeah. So these are the two kittens. So this one is the boy with the gash or like slash on the head, not gash. And this is the girl who I found first. Girl is a bit more healthier than the boy. This one is very skinny and sort of scared as well. Oh my god, there's a spider here. I didn't see the. So they are basically inside a. So this is like sort of a table sort of a thing, and they are sitting inside that. This photo, by the way, I took without looking at the viewfinder or anything because it was really dark and very low on the ground. So all I did was just position my camera a couple of times and took photos blind. So I'm very happy with how they came out. But as I was saying, the kittens are here and they have found this place which is sort of safe. There's water nearby, there's food nearby, so it should be fine. Um, they are. I haven't named them, but they're really sweet. And dude, I really wanted to name them mitosis meiosis because when I was talking to my sister on the call when I was taking care of this one, she only knew of one, right? But the next day I shared the photo of these two together, and she was like, "Wait, there were one cat, right? How did it just turn into two?" And I just wrote mitosis and meiosis. So I really think that's such a funny name for them. Um, but anyways, so um, as I said, this one is starting to trust me a little bit. This one is still not. So she is like fine with me, but she's not. Like for example, this one I can call and it will come to me a little bit, but this one won't. Or this one will at least pay attention, but won't come necessarily. Um, So after that, after 2:30, my phone was in 4% charge. So I was like, I cannot stay here anymore because that will put me in danger as well because there are dogs all the time, right? Part of what I was doing was just shooing away dogs nearby. Some of them tried to catch these kittens. Some of them, most of them didn't actually. Most of them were just passing by, but some of them did try to like climb up on the table where you see sometimes the cat sitting. um so after that I went back home. I slept till the phone charged, which was 3 hours. So around 6:11 I think I woke up and I went back to see, and I'm happy to say that they were there. And so this is photos from today. So was this one actually. So these are all photos from today because the photos I have of them, I can show them as well, I guess, because I have my phone connected to my this thing, right? So yeah, you can see it has gotten some infection on its left eye, so I cleaned it up a little bit. It is better now. Like when I left, it was better. Um, and when I went back, you can see one is here and one is here. It's a bit dirty. The place nearby is dirty, but uh yeah, so these two, right? When I went back, it was, so you can see even here, like, so this is the girl and her eye is like much more open now, and this is the boy who is like much more skinnier. Yeah, here you can see much better. So you can still see it's like a little bit red and not fully open, but it's much better than what you saw in the photo. When I found her, she wasn't like this at all. Look how cute these two are. Look at her face. Look at his face. He looks dumb as hell, and she looks just curious and cute. She's definitely my favorite, but both are really sweet. So as I was saying, right? Um, gosh, I need to save this photo. Can I save it? Can I save it? Copy. Save as. I'll just save it to my desktop. Yeah. So as I was saying, these two are really sweet kittens, and I went back. Please don't open my photo. I went back and I checked on them today with the cat carrier. So in case they weren't doing good, or if saw them in distress or something, I would have just taken them home. But to my surprise, they were pretty comfortable actually. They were pretty comfortable, and they seem to be, adjusting pretty well. And I'm so proud to say this, by the way, the three teen kittens, right? They were very, even last night they were sort of curious, and the black one was like hitting them a few times, but like just pawing them. But he was, I think, sort of trying to get them comfortable. And when I saw them today, they were sleeping together, and it made my heart warm because I was like, oh my god, these three are sort of taking care of the others, because whenever the little one, the girl, would just run away, at least one of the cats would run with her. Like at least one would just follow her immediately with me, right? So I'm running, and with me, I just see one more cat running as well. So that was really nice. Um, for some reason, the girl is super scared of any orange cat. Like any orange cat she sees, she's just hissing at them aggressively. So I would just hold her and just pet her a little bit. But that was really funny to see. Why is she just, aggressively hating on any and all um why is she hating on any and all, specifically white cats, sorry, orange cats. Okay, so let me show you photos from yesterday. So let me see. Okay, so these are photos from yesterday. You can see this one. My flash ran out, by the way. Oh yeah, I searched this. Look at this. I searched small phones, and for some reason, OnlyFans showed up. That's so funny. Anyways, so you can see the flash, right? After 15% of charge, ignore my hairy leg. I do shave it sometimes. This is the or black and white panda one, Oliver. So she was sort of scared of everyone, but Oliver was the first one she was sort of warming up to. Um, so you see, yeah. So this is her now. At this point, my phone has run out of battery enough so that under 50%, 15%, I can't use the flash. And this is when I found these two together. So you can see them drinking water together. I am, by the way, 99% sure this one didn't know how to drink water until yesterday. She just did not understand how to drink water. The boy, I think, did, so she was just copying him. But yeah, I think, yeah. So this is the photo I took to share with my sister. Look how cute they look. Share, save this as well. Where's desktop? Uh, yeah, works. Okay. So this is the scuffed cat I was talking about. This orange. I look so scuffed as well. The orange one. Look how scary he looks. He's a big ass cat, by the way. He's giant, but he's also the softest, sweetest guy. He's his hair for some reason. I'm not sure what exact reason it is, but his hair is very, very scuffed. Like his I just took out my camera, so that was the sound if you heard that. His hair is very matted and very rough, and he has a lot of uh, dried blood, scabs, and wounds all over his neck. But he's such a sweet cat, and he purrs so loudly. He's kind of scary because you don't really want to get on the bad side of a cat that's like half your size. But he is really, really sweet, and he's just awesome. Um, the other one I don't have a photo of, but I think I have a photo on my camera, but I disconnected it. So, but anyways, that's the story I had to tell. I am really happy that I got a sort of a redeeming chance to save some kittens because I genuinely every single time I would pass from that place, I would just look around to hopefully find that kitten again, and I just couldn't, and it was just weighing on me too much. So I hope you enjoyed that story. I hope you enjoyed the photos as well. As promised, I will also show the photos of the um little kittens that I took care of when I was. If you have been around, you have most likely seen these as well. But I'll still show them. My video is updated, so I was uploading a video as well. So let me just. I'll just disappear for this one. It'll make it easier for me. So you can see this one. So these are the four kittens. When they were just born, like this is like 2 days or something after they were born, and this is them a little bit older. You can see these are the four kittens, right? And this is the mom. So when this was my favorite, by the way, this this tortoiseshell one, she was by far my favorite. This one was the smallest of the four and just the youngest. I don't know why he was so small, unnecessarily small. This one and these two were like twins, sort of, because they had the same. Look at the just look at the small tiny noses. It's so cute. It's unbelievable how cute these are. And look at the little ears. Um, so this mom cat was just dropping them one by one on my lap when I was there. So it was really cute. Anyways, let me change this to something else. Okay. Yeah, let me just show you what I've changed. Look at this. Anyways, um, I'll bring myself back. So yeah, that was the story. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun to sit through that. Um, yeah. So today I have some other work to do as well. The plan that I had has been pushed a little bit because of the whole thing that happened. So I'm a bit tired because I haven't slept properly. But other than that, oh yeah, have I showed you this? This is now a new metal body for my. I think I have, but this is a new metal body for my notebook. It's a thinner. It's stronger. It has some quirks. I'm too tired to tell them honestly. but it works and it's really nice. I was planning to do this art and craft with you, but I'm tired. I'm just really tired. I kind of want to play some Valorant. Let me see if what I want to see is if someone is online. If none of my friends are online, I might play. Otherwise, play like Swift play or something. So it'll be 10 minutes. Uh, okay. So I think I can squeeze in one small game. But yeah, today was tiring. Today, yesterday, both combined was pretty tiring, but also pretty fulfilling, honestly. For me, as I said, it was sort of a chance at redemption, so I'm happy. You know, can't really complain that much, honestly. Um, why is Valorant not opening? You know what? If it doesn't open, I won't play because, anyways, I shouldn't be playing this game that much. I haven't played in a good chunk of time, honestly. You know, yeah, it's not opening, so I'm just closing it. Please close. Is it opening? It showed a loading icon. Doesn't look like it's opening. Okay, cool. No problem. So yeah, let me just see my task list. Maybe something from that we can do right now. Small tasks, right? So I have sellotape, tiffin in bag, chart paper. Yeah, these are all done. What date is it today? 20th? Yep. Hmm. So I have to make icons, SCP idea, story overview, story chapter 1, new diary. I think new diary is like almost done. There are like 2, 3 things remaining. Cat meme. I can do cat meme, but yeah, I think I'll leave that for another day. Post Valorant assembly line post Valorant montage. That is not happening right now. Review for the games, task for smaller games, Valorant tutorials, edit, edit above, editing above. So I think I'll leave it. Yeah, this has been fun. I have been wanting to make this video for a while because I wanted to make the. By the way, this I'll tell just a second. Let me finish first. Because I wanted to do arts and craft with you, but ended up doing this video instead. This, by the way, so this is what I was talking about. There are two main problems with this. Three main problems. So the one is it's shiny as hell. So sometimes I'll just get flashbanged. The other is it gets really hot if I keep it outside. And the last one is that so I have my ID card here, right? So this is my ID card. Not showing it to dox myself fully, but basically, if uh I have to tap this on what is it called, like an RFID reader, but because now this is aluminum, I used to be able to do it, just tap my whole notebook and it was just identified, but now because this is aluminum, it doesn't let me do that anymore. So now I have to make something so that I can do that easily. But yeah, I mean, small cost, honestly. I find this too cool to not um too cool to not oh wait, I'm probably haven't talked about this, have I? Because I told my friend that I would give him credit for this because I really love it. I'm just in love with this metal aesthetic. It's just, I mean, it is, for lack of a better word, just metal. Sorry for the pun, but yeah, I love this a lot. It's very sturdy as well. It's very cool to carry around. Let me show you the phone that I'm planning to buy. So I'm probably still not gonna buy it anytime soon, but I will buy it eventually. So let me open this. Open incognito should work. I think I can't remember originally why I wasn't letting incognito tabs, but it's working now. So I think everything is good to go on this. Um, this and I'll reactivate my camera. So this website sells some really weird phones. These are Android 12, right? So these are imported. These are not made in India. This is Android 12, so this is somehow one behind my phone, which already is like 12. So this is the phone that I would love to buy, but the red variant is not anymore there, and it's also pretty costly. But this is one of the like coolest phones I've seen ever. It's like really tiny. But the one that I have set my eyes on right now is this one. So this is much cheaper. Let me show you this one first. Why is it not? I don't know. But this one is much cheaper, and it seems to be just as good. It's still a small phone. So let me show you the next one. Let me show you the official store or something. This 4-inch phone, it's really tiny as you can see. It comes with a cover. It has I don't think it has a programmable button sadly, which I would have loved, but it is a really cool phone regardless. I believe they also say that it works with SIM cards in India, so I can show you this. So it doesn't have 5G, which is probably the biggest problem this is gonna have. But you can see they have being Indian, sort of, yeah. So they say that these work with Indian SIM cards. These work with UPI Internet banking options. Um, yeah. So it's a really cool phone. As you can see, it's really tiny. It has a stock Android as well. I love the shape. I love the single camera look. I love everything about it, and it is genuinely just really cool. Let me see what this is. This looks weird because as I said, like most of their phones and stuff only have one camera look because they are specifically going for genuineness. Does this have a triple camera? Actually, multi-core, 10 Android native system, so it's pretty OE. Um, where is the camera? Yes, I think it is a single camera. They've just made it. It's not this small, though, but the NX one is genuinely a much better one. Yeah, these are just weird as like copycat phones. But this one has been reviewed a lot, and people have been uh liking this one much more. What is this one? 4.7-inch compact phone. So this is actually a bigger phone, huh? Looks pretty cool. This would be will it be 3,000 rupees? Wait, what? How much is this one? Oh, that would be 3,000 rupees. Why is it so cheap? The hell? Um, did I miss the Android version? Oh, final price is 12. Okay, okay, that makes more sense. Uh, so, this is one of the phones I'm thinking to buy anyways. But one thing I wanted to actually research about is what does not eating do? And using okay, let's see. So why is it important for your system? So this is more related to PCs. Um, this is just an ad, but I really want a proper explanation. I'm sorry, I'm just quiet. I'm just reading the whole thing. this has been the first proper article that actually answered my question. And for those of you who didn't read, I guess basically it boils down to three things. Either you update your phone, right? If it has stopped receiving security updates, you have three options. Either you update it yourself, you rely on someone else to update it. So basically, you get a ROM or something, and they keep updating it, the creators of that, or you are just careful about it. I think I can manage this because I have basically followed that sort of rule in my laptop and phone for years. So I think that is fine. I've installed malicious software all the time and dealt with it, so I'm pretty used to this. Um, yeah, so I think interesting. I think that is enough for my more or less my understanding of this. Um, I still think that, buying a phone just for it to, not be usable safely after 5 years or something is pretty rough. And I'm saying 5 years. Some phones don't have that long either. Let me see how long iPhone lets iPhone security updates. 5 to 7 years, up to 8 years. Interesting. Well, iPhone has the some of the highest security updates alongside Samsung. Nothing has been providing a pretty good amount of them as well. And of course, you have a stock Google or something that as well. Um, so I'm very curious of how to deal with this sort of stuff. Um, One way in my mind is to just shut off internet completely for that particular device, but that still means you have to buy a new one. It just means that you can have two devices at once, and after 12 more years, you'll have three devices and so on. But overall, I think it's a rough place we are living in terms of these sort of things. But anyways, hope you enjoyed that. I'm not sure how long it has been. 43 minutes, 44 now. Hope you enjoyed that. I can show the cat carrier before leaving. I really wanted to. Also, my hair, I have no idea how. Every time I look at it, it just looks worse. But I really hope to bring the cats here, but they seem very comfortable and well acclimated, so I didn't move them. But it would be so fun to just have two kittens running around your home. I have worked with, so I have had some kittens when I was in college, in my college dorm, and it's just nice to walk while you have a cat around. You just look at the cat every now and then, and I don't know, it gives you some boost or something. Um, and there are two of them, and they are both friends, basically. Wasn't plugged in this whole time. Okay, how it is. As I was saying, um, so the idea of having two kittens who are just, by themselves, fighting each other, sleeping with each other, whatever, while you work or something is really peaceful. I think I would say that's my dream or like goal of living in a place where I can, of course, sustain myself financially, but ultimately just have like some kittens running around. Cats probably. Kittens are harder to take care of while I work or whatever. Maybe with a partner, that should be nice. I'll show you my cat carrier. So I bought this last year, and this is pretty cool actually. It comes off many pieces, so you can open the top uh, like this, and of course you can open the front door as well. And this whole top part actually comes off. I won't take it off right now, but it can come off. So this is how it opens. And you can then just lift it all up. So I took it, but they were pretty peaceful. So I was like, you know what, I won't disturb them. So I'll probably go in the evening or something to check them again. Sorry if you heard that, if it was too loud. Because I'm still not fully sure how they are, fitting in. They're still, it's understandable, but they're still not really understanding the fear of cars and how scary they can be because one of them just climbed on top of a tire and the car was about to start, so I had to run and just get it off. But can you blame them? Like for them, cars would be something like trees or something, right? They're not moving, but we know that cars are more like animals, so they should be scared of them more and just stay away from them. For example, someone like they're laying under a car and someone just starts it and moves it, so that might be dangerous for them. So I don't want that to happen. But yeah, right now I really need some sleep, I think. I'll order some food, I'll sleep a little bit, and then I have work to do as well. I have like some to-do list for me that I need to finish up. So I'll probably try to do that sometime. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Hope everything has been good. And yeah, take care. See you soon.